Hey everyone, it is Reflection Sunday. Okay, so always a lot of things going on around here, and I have found that I am doing better mentally whenever I am doing this reflection, this Sunday reflection. Okay, so first things first is I've just about have a video made for y'all where we freaking, I reorganized my office. And I know, man, it was not bringing me joy to be in here. It was not organized. I had my husband and a desk in here also. I booted him. I kicked him out, okay? His organizational skills and my organizational skills are opposite, and whenever I would see where his work area was, it brought me anxiety. So I'm like, I gotta get you out of here. And we have restructured our what we do for our business, like the job description for each of us, and I have taken over more things that are in the office, so he does not have to be in here. And if he is, then he can use my computer, but then it has to be like a task that gets done right then instead of like paperwork everywhere. So it was not working for me. So I'm like, got to get rid of that, got to change it up. I actually threw my husband's computer away because it was the oldest piece of crap in the world. And so we don't need old pieces of crap to do our business. I actually ordered me a new computer, and then this computer that I use right here will be shuffled down the line. Okay, so this week's reflection is you need to do the things that need to be done. I now have 2 desks for myself instead of 1, and I put my conference table back in here. Just a lot of things that I'm like, I need to shake this off. I called one of my friends and I was like, come over, I need another person to bounce ideas off of. So if you have something like that where you need to like, oh my gosh, I need to gut the freaking closet. I hate the way this room is designed. I hate, like change some stuff up. So I feel so much more productive because I have that, I felt like the mess of the room was keeping me from going forward. Okay, so I changed that up. Next, guess I don't need my glasses on. Those are my gamer glasses because I'm on the computer so much, and right now I'm doing some marketing stuff, so I'm trying to protect my eyes. Next thing is Christmas. Oh my gosh, Christmas seems so blah. It seems so blah. Like, so I am trying, and so I don't get into like the holiday slump. I have been sending cards that I actually wrote something in. I've told you about a program that I use called Send Out Cards, and for like $40 a month, which I've been using that program for a couple of years. It'll probably be more for y'all, like 45 or something, whatever. But it allows me to take some of people's Facebook photos, and then I can upload that into into a card, and it will send it to them. Okay, not digital either. Like I'm so grossed out by AI right now because it keeps duping me. Okay, like, so I want it to be tangible. I want to be able to hold the card and have a something physical to have. Okay, I am about to start doing some podcasts where I record myself. I effing hate AI, and I'm not talking about artificial insemination of cattle, okay, or livestock. I'm getting duped, and I feel like I'm into it. I'm pretty, up. There's videos and stuff, and none of it's real. I hate that. I already felt like we were, like humanity's already kind of taken a slump, and I think AI is making it worse, and everybody's like, oh, it'll make your job so much easier. Well, maybe the job needs to be hard. Maybe it needs to be human. So anyways, that's so Christmas for me has been a few more like, thank you, I'm thinking about you. Today we're going to take my our employee Matthew, and he's 20. You know, back whenever you're 20, you got motivation, but you're still like worried about branching out and being this adult and all that, right? Well, we're going to take him, me and another person that I've got him like 3 or 4 people he's working for now. It's kind of nice because he's blue collar, and then nobody has 40 hours for him to work, but all of us have a few hours for him to work, so it works out good for him during winter, right? And then a lot of people are getting a lot of things done. Well, me and another lady, her name is Tammy, and I love Miss Tammy. Tammy makes my cheesecakes for my Chicks in the Sticks events that we host at Von Holton Ranch, right? We're going to take him clothes shopping because he has lost so much weight working here because it's such a hands-on job that we're going to get him some new clothes, but we're going to take him with us so we get him what he wants. So like no gift and he didn't know what it was. No, my Christmas gift to him is a lot more practical because I think it needs to be, you know, so we make sure and get something that he wants and it fits. And then he's going to have 2 women being like, nope, nope, yes. I think it's going to be great. So that's what I'm doing for Christmas. My husband's birthday is next week. So I always try to make sure and do a bigger deal for his, I think I like birthdays better than other holidays. Somebody said good morning. Is it still morning? Okay, it is morning. It's 11:38. Yeah. Good morning, John Dillon. And I just said hello. And somebody told me they like my hat. I love this hat. So I don't even feel weird because I got so much gold on. I love it. So my reflection this week is maybe do something a little bit different for Christmas. I'm doing the cards of actually writing something. And a lot of people just get printed cards with the signature in it. But I'm not doing a bunch of gifts this year. I just feel like I'm shopped. I don't have a lot of, I don't have a lot of people that need a lot of things. Everybody's got too much crap. Okay. And if somebody wanted to give me something, I like things that are consumable. Like I can use it and be done with it. Like, I don't like the tallow that I use. A lot of y'all bought that for people for gifts. I think that's wonderful because then they can use it and be done with it and not be something that just adds to all the too much stuff they already got in their house. I've got a whole bunch of my friends getting together and we're going to do a dinner together. So I'm excited about that. Someone said the greatest gift is our gift of time. Sure enough. So if you're in the slump of Christmas, I feel it too. Try to change up what you're doing. Change up a room if it's not working. And then I did a big video the other day. I haven't uploaded it, and it's about my whole like health thing. And I will tell you, I am at the verge of like just a deep depression about my weight loss journey. I am like not okay mentally. I just felt my nose quiver. I am going to step back and go and talk to 2 different types of doctors because, you know, wearing this glucose monitor, I found out that I'm like hypoglycemic, like a big dog. Like my stuff is dropping into the 50s all the time. So anyways, I am going to step back and then take another swing at it. I've got to learn some information about hypoglycemia. And so, but I will tell you, I'm getting more sensitive about it. And so anyways, I'm just like, I tell you these reflections because it's what's going on during the week. And like, I don't know, I feel like I'm having to really, really fight the whole depression thing. I'm fighting the Christmas blues, the cold weather blues, the weight loss blues. So I'm fighting some blues. It's going to make me happy to go shopping today for our employee. I told him I would buy him 2 pair of pants for Christmas. That's what he's getting from me. Okay. Like no surprises, way too practical. And then spending time with people, writing cards. and then moving some things around, trying to get my mind like a little bit more geared up towards motivation. So I think it's normal. It's very normal for the equine industry. A lot of people have slumps down this time because income decreases and you had to have held money back, and it's, that's just difficult to do sometimes. So anyways, on a positive note, tomorrow, me and two of my mounted archers, my good friends, Liz and Nicole, we are going to go thrifting. I've been watching way too many TikToks lately about people getting some stuff and like for $1.25 and then painting it and whatever. So now I feel like I'm going to be, a decorator. Okay. We'll see how that goes, but I am excited to kind of get out of here. I've got some large projects I need to get done, and instead I reorganized my office, and but it helped me with my mental state right now. So I don't know if anybody else has the winter blues going on, but I am actively trying to combat them. So yeah, and I'm a happy freaking person. So I know if some of y'all are not like as happy as I am, I know that a lot of y'all are probably down. So don't be down, change up. I'm pivoting everywhere right now. Be like, no, we're going to spend time with the mill. No, I'm going to do the cards. No, I'm going to clean up and organize something. That always makes me feel better. So I meet next, I think I don't know if I told y'all or not, I met with a Fancy Pants in Canada that deals with influencers and getting brand endorsements and brand deals. And I met with her, and she helped me with like a 90-day strategy, because she says that I need to slow down. I had 2 people in 2 days that are like above me and some stuff that said I needed to slow down, and it kind of like really sank in. But she says that I need to do less, but then I need to take what I have already done and go deeper. And the only way that I can do that is by slowing down. But she says that I could get all sorts of brand deals for our ranch, and with my husband and I, and being a pair. She thought that those, I want to do retreats in Mexico with y'all. Like, I've had a bunch of y'all reach out and said that you would love to vacation with us, but have some educational part of it each day, like have a little breakout session there, and then the rest of the time would be vacationing, right? She thought that was dead on. So anyways, that's what's going on. I meet with a lawyer next Tuesday about our Country Tough Trail Versatility. It's a competition series, and with getting it all legaled up so I can have other people host it across the United States. So that is my big embarkment for next year, is just, instead of doing more, about going bigger or deeper with what we already have going on. So, I don't know, just exciting stuff. This morning I got up and did my sauna. I'm really going to focus on my health. I hate that I had to get a glucose monitor, that I chose to do that because of reading a book and then found out that I was hypoglycemic. How did I make it to 46 not knowing that? You know what I mean? Like, why? You know how many people and doctors that I've talked to? Girl, Sue Anderson just said, let's go to Mexico for sure. But you know how many medical professionals I've talked to that's just told me to exercise more and freaking eat less? And I'm like, they didn't even ask to see my food log or anything. They just assumed. So that's part of my, like, little bit of a depression right now about, I I feel like I am pretty active. I know I'm active. I feel like I take so many steps towards holistic, and then I know that I'm still chubbier than a mofo. And so something's got to give, and I feel like I'm finding it. But it hurts me to know that I've taken steps and had advice that took me into the wrong direction. So that's part of my reflection. I gotta get my damn head right, because I feel like I feel like if I let those mental demons get me down right now, that I could get down, right? And I am like, all right, come on, pick yourself up. I feel like I'm really need to focus on the positive, which as soon as I get off of here in 13 minutes, I'm going to take, Matthew shopping. And then tomorrow I'm going to be around my other two friends. I think the problem will fix itself whenever I'm around more people face to face. So I don't know if y'all signed up for this, like if this is what you're wanting, but you know what? I guess it's better to listen to a lady complain about being chubby and talking about trying to fight off the mental demons than reading something that was written by a freaking computer. Like, emotions are real. So, all right. I feel like hopefully I'm not leaving y'all down in the dumps. I need to get that video recorded about everything I tried for my health this year and then what I'm doing to go forward. And I guess that's it. So, Sue Anderson, I don't know if you have emailed me yet, but make sure and email me, because I'm putting everybody into a folder that has contacted me about wanting to do the Mexico retreats. It's a lot of women whose husband doesn't want to do that stuff. Okay. So, okay, here we go. Someone says, I was told for 50 years that I can't eat fruit because there's too much sugar in it. Now at 67, my dietitian says no, and then I can't read the rest unless I click on it. Yeah. Hey, you know what? My glucose is so freaking low that I'm having to concentrate on putting some carbs in. But I'm pairing it with a protein, of course. And I'm having to eat more. And finally this morning, my weight finally went back below 320. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm eating more, and I'm eating more carbs than I have in forever. It feels weird, like that mental battle in my head of like, what? And I hate that I have a freaking biology degree, and I've even taught at a college level, like science. And I am struggling with what the heck should I eat, And then, so the struggle is real. I have reached out, and I'm going to go to a homeopath doctor. I think that's what the title of that doctor is. And I'm going to go to my regular doctor, like regular, doctor that everybody else would see. And I'm just going to see with what they say where they collide. Because damn it, I'm not even trying to be small. I'm trying to be in the below 250. Somebody just said that they were told they're not eating enough. Yeah, and you know what? God, I know I've got to freaking start counting macros again, but I would literally rather be punched in the face. I hate counting calories and macros. Like, what? Takes up so much time of your life. Between this long hair and counting macros, how much of my life is going to be wasted? All right, I will see you another time. Tomorrow is Monday Mindset, and I bet you tomorrow, I'll be a lot more cheerier because of going to take Matthew out shopping and spend time with my friend Tammy. I bet you I'll be on cloud 9. You know what? Tomorrow I might go live while I am thrifting with my friend Nicole and Liz. It's so funny because they're such opposite. Nicole is a first generation immigrant from Germany, so she's got a real strong German accent, and she's just as sweet as can be, but she is taller than a mofo. Okay, she is right under 6 foot. And then Liz is just bubbly and short, and went to go get her hair done today. Like just two separate people, but they both do mounted archery with me, and we're so going to go thrifting and eat lunch together tomorrow. So I might do a live about my mindset tomorrow, and we'll see how much it's shifted. All right, y'all have a wonderful day, but there's my reflection for the week. A whole bunch of, I got to kick it in gear and pick my own self up. All right, y'all have a wonderful day, and I'll see you tomorrow.